Everybody, welcome to the Crit Files, your once weekly follow-up podcast of the Hit In and the End podcast.
We're fucked. The end.
Yeah. Apparently, there's like a big bird coming out of this hole. Now that begs the question.
That was a phenomenal session. I
got
have to
so
put that
much
out
stuff
there.
to talk about for Ace. It fucking, oh my god, my head hurts from everything that happened.
Yeah. Let's start with Ace.
That seems
how's
important. Yeah,
how's
pretty
Ace
big.
feeling?
You're reunited with your dad.
Yeah, and we all knew that was going to go really well. I mean, it actually went better than I think anyone could have expected.
Yeah, I for sure thought your dad was going to die.
Yeah, your dad's on the same page as you, man. Like, he gets it.
Yeah, he's like, I fucked up. And I'm like, well, I can't really blame you because you know you fucked up. It's like, yeah, no, that was heavy. And like, in the moment I decided, Brooch was like a love interest of Ace,
Right.
Like, because
I thought you had that planned because
From
that
when
was
we were
so
doing
good.
kid stuff.
That was so
yeah.
good.
His like best friend, like Brooch, is
Yep.
like his sister, and it's like, well, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he's definitely been into her forever.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
When she
Classic
dropped,
dynamic.
yeah, when she dropped that his dad was here, it was just like, oh man, and like there was so many opportunities playing Ace this session that it was just like, well, this is what Ace does. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna do anything about it, but he's doing this.
Yeah.
I like the familial like similarities. Like it was like, yeah, let's get him. Like when you talked about
that
dress,
was great.
it was like,
kill him.
Let's just kill him.
now I
He's
know
ready.
what you
That
get.
was cool. Yeah, it was interesting to see. Like, oh well, this is where Ace kind of gets like that mentality from. Like, this is the way his dad is too.
For sure. Yeah.
It's okay if I'm not supposed to know this, but is he a barbarian as well?
No, I mean, he's
Okay.
just a
He's a
merchant.
commoner.
Yeah, he does a job.
That eventually,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Got
just an angry
in a
commoner.
prison.
But no, just having that opportunity. I always love role playing with Alex.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good time.
Yeah.
And you know, doing like that heavier stuff where it's like, well, yeah, this is like some serious shit for his character. Like we're going into some territories that are kind of uncomfortable, and it's like it's always fun to play with you in those situations.
One of my favorite things is sessions ago, you were on the platform, like you were on those cages.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
and your
yeah,
dad
you
was
look
down
down
there.
and see some people. And
Yeah.
you're like, okay, I move
Yeah.
past. I'm like, your dad's down there, dude. He's like right there.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
he wasn't like that interested. Like even when we were in the room with the vampire guy, and there was the guy on the table, it's like, well, yeah, that sucks that this guy's going through this, but I wanted to kill this vampire guy for a while now. Like, you know, the last, like, what would it have been? 100 seconds or so.
Yeah.
I loved like kind of counting how long he was raging and stuff too.
Yeah.
It's like, you got 6 seconds, Ben.
To that point, the ring that you're given, I'm going to go ahead and say, this is something I was thinking about, is it's not magical, but your nature as a magical barbarian gives it a little magical ability, which means that you can ignore the rules that say that you have to attack or be attacked to continue your rage. It lasts for the full minute.
That makes
Regardless.
that makes my life so much easier.
Nice.
A lot less to think about.
Yeah.
Just
He's
let
like,
me
I gotta
rage.
attack.
Just let me rage.
I would rather role play and have fun, but if
I
I have to attack, I'll attack.
But I love that. Yeah, I love that idea too. That it's like this symbol of your
Yeah.
familial betrayal and rage and like
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah.
handed from father, and all of a sudden, yeah, it's like you
That's
got it
cool.
locked in. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I love that. I love that he like put it out there, and Ace just like, no, yeah, that's mine. He's just
You're
like,
right. It is.
no,
mine.
that's
Yeah.
mine. Yeah, I
I-
deserve that. I should
if-
have that.
If you take off and look at your dad's name, your grandfather's name, and your name, are all
Oh, it's already on
engraved
there.
the inside.
Oh man,
Is it
now
like
your
when
little
somebody's
kid's
born,
name is
they
going to
add
be
the
on there
name?
soon.
No, it's something that's given kind of like as you're now the owner of the business.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm going to write it on this
Yeah.
mark of this seal of the business.
Yeah.
Super dope.
Dude, I love the idea now that like you guys can tear down the dress queues.
Yeah, and
This-
yeah, with that ledger, that's big.
Yeah,
That,
I love
that is
that.
a huge asset.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is great. I love that Melora, she's the mother of second chances. And here we got Mr. Whittington and Ace reuniting, putting hopefully their...
burying the hatchet.
Yeah, their mistrust behind them. I mean, whatever. But they were both betrayed in the same way.
Yeah.
In such a way that made Ace feel as though his father betrayed him. So this is there's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like the interesting thing to think about is like his dad didn't know all this shit was going to happen to Ace. He like had plans for Ace when he came back, and it's like, but Ace doesn't know that. Ace doesn't care. He went through all of this shit.
Yeah.
And he's still going to blame him.
That's huge, man.
But maybe not. Maybe he's willing
not.
to forgive. Who knows?
Your dad's okay with it though. He blames himself. Like because that's the idea, right? Is like you blame your dad for all that, and your dad blames himself.
He's like he knows.
I mean, he was in charge.
His son.
He knows he's the type of businessman where the buck stops with him.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
No, that was super cool.
Do you feel like it's more out of professional duty that he acknowledges his wrong and is willing to give it up, or do you feel like it's more familial?
Or maybe it's just
love?
Practical. Like he knows.
I guess that's what I'm wondering. Like I don't know.
I kind of got the feeling it was both. Like when I was listening, like my own headcanon that I was kind of unfolding was like, he definitely is the type of person. It's like his mistake, his shortcoming, his whatever, his decision to send Ace away.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the kind of person Ace is.
And it's just
too.
amplified by the familial.
Yeah.
Right. Amplified by the fact that he had already been clearly planning on handing the business off to Ace. He had the ring. Like, so obviously there's a big sort of gap there with the way that Ace views his father and his father views him or whatever. So yeah, I think it could have been both, but definitely more practical than
super fun.
I have to thank Dash because he, when Val was like, okay, me, Simon, and Ben are gonna start trying to wrangle prisoners up so they can have their reunion, because I was too interested in what was going on. I was like, so what? How long have you been here and stuff? And I was like, you know what? This isn't my conversation. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just I don't know what that thing is, but all I know is it's not good, and
it's a rock.
What?
A rock, the bird.
ROC.
Oh.
It's the monster, the giant bird monster.
The other thing,
I think they're a lot bigger than you're describing. Personally,
yeah, the giant O mouth is.
That was creepy, dude.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah,
that
I don't
whole
like it.
robed in flesh, like skin.
That's the other thing.
Is that the robed?
That's the robed
Not into
creature. Is
Wait.
that thing there?
Can you show? Oh, we shouldn't be.
What is it?
Terrifying.
No,
It's terrifying.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
It's a demon of some sort.
So what are we gonna do? Because we've been burning resources at both ends.
Yeah.
I'm totally spent.
I love this,
Like,
though.
I got
Like-
nothing. I got 35 hit points, and that's about it.
I mean, I can.
Those marathon runs, like
Gorgon and Dorgan are pretty rough too.
yeah. To mention another podcast, not another D&D podcast. They are constantly doing these marathons where they burn through everything.
I
They're
know.
down hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are downed frequently, and they somehow can figure it out. And I feel like we can do that.
I feel like we could too, and that's when you really break it down. That's how D&D is meant to be played. Like, like the mechanics.
You don't want it to be easy.
You get into the
Right.
nitty gritty of like running a game, and it's like you're supposed to do like 5 or 6 encounters before you rest.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're supposed to run low on resources, and you're.
And
And
I've
with
always
this campaign,
been
I've kind of
nervous
taken that
about
to
that.
heart. I've been
Yeah.
like, I can throw those.
Yeah.
But the balance to that is, before the season we did before, it would be like I would make sure it would be like 1 or 2 encounters a day, but I would make sure they were tough.
Yeah.
Right. These ones, you had a fight with 2 dogs and you took care of them pretty easly.
You're nickel and
wasted
diming
one of my
us.
rages,
You're
like
nickel and
fighting.
diming us.
I
a
wasted
dog.
fucking 2 spell slots just to look cool.
But
Yeah.
also part of this is our decision making. Like we left the room after just handling that fiend and kind of jumped into the middle of this one, and then are now jumping into the middle of this one
Well, I mean,
without
that
even
was-
considering
that was
the rest.
just Ace doing his thing.
And I think that was great. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like the feeling of this. Like there's this big thing that's appeared, and it's like, are you guys gonna face it, or are you gonna run? Like these are good decisions.
And my
We
first
still have
thought
to
too,
figure that out.
My first
Yeah.
thought too is Ben is like, well, can we talk to these people?
Use that charisma.
I was literally thinking, and then the bird came out, and I was like, Okay, who could be on our team here? I feel like I can negotiate with a person with a staff, but can I negotiate with a bird?
Probably not.
So is this portal is to the other realm, whatever this other
It looks
realm
very
is?
similar to the one you had before.
That we went in to kill the bugs?
Yes.
Okay.
It also looks like this bird can't fit through it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Maybe
because
if it
they're
was
trying
bigger,
to do the ritual
it
to make
could.
it bigger.
Oh, they're trying to get the. Okay, so the bird's not a problem.
The bird's head's a problem.
So let the wizard over the drawbridge. Then the master and commander bonfires, burns the drawbridge. It falls down and dies. Dies of fall damage.
I think it would be cool if we could somehow close the portal and sever the head of the bird.
I was thinking about that.
And carry it up to Rescue.
So as a trophy.
What's going on?
So that's that then.
And then I murdered Chris.
Alex, we did that.
Yeah, that's what
That
happened.
was the thing that happened
Somebody
next.
want to make a roll? Sure. Okay. And I'll roll for the
I don't support
bird.
this.
Well, hold on to that until you
What'd you
see what
get?
I roll.
Why is Caleb rolling it?
Now, yeah, I don't think Caleb should
What's my
roll.
ad?
If anybody,
16.
if anybody should roll, it
13.
shouldn't be Caleb.
We have a vulture's head.
We do? Was it that easy?
I don't think so.
I guess we'll see you next episode.
Caleb's living in a
yeah.
fantasy world.
Well, guys, I'm going to bring this plane in for a landing. That has been your Crit Files, following up, getting close to the end of the Prison of Torag here. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Could be another 7, 8, 9 sessions.
or the end of the campaign.
Cool place.
The Prison of Pain.
Prison of Pain.
The Prison of Pain. Guys, thanks so much for listening. Find everything that you need to know about us at dndpodcast.org. We've got a blog. We've got a podcast with several seasons. We have a P.O. Box. P.O. Box
Turner, Oregon.
Turner, Oregon. P.O. Box number 2. So send us beer. Send us dice. Send us...
Dice, yes. Beer, no. It's a really small one. It's like the cheapest one. You
it'll
can
go
get.
I mean, they
behind the
can hold
counter.
it in the
It'll
back
go
room.
behind the
It's
counter.
fine. Yeah.
I guess that's true.
We
Yeah.
don't want to make them mad though.
Why would they be mad?
I mean,
It's Turner.
you could send
holding all
beer
this
in the
crap.
mood.
They do it all the time. They do it all the time.
Those
It's
damn
fine.
D&D guys.
I have the smallest PO box down here, and I'm getting constantly giant. They
Yeah,
have to,
I do the
wheel
same thing
out
as
with
Satan. Yeah.
I'm like, this is your job, bro.
Bragging.
Anyway, do that. Okay, we'll be back on Monday with your regularly scheduled In at the End podcast. Thanks. Bye. Grab your sword. Keep on adventuring.
Anybody getting sleepy?